My name is Laura Jensen. I'm 36 years old, and I drive trains. I've been driving freight trains for 10 years. My route runs from Billings, Montana to Cheyenne, Wyoming, across the northern tip of the Rockies. This stretch has a lot of curves, steep grades, blizzards in winter, wildfires in summer. A lot of people say it's one of the most dangerous rail sections in America, but I like it because danger demands focus. And when I'm focused, I don't think about other things. I don't think about my husband Daniel's coldness. I don't think about my daughter Lily's tuition. I don't think about the mortgage that's crushing us. Daniel is also a train driver. We met at the dispatch office. He was young, passionate, and cheerful. I thought we were soulmates. After 8 years of marriage, he has completely changed in the past 2 years. He complains about my higher income and reputation. He always questions why a woman drives a train.
You're a woman. What are you doing driving a train?
Deep down, he never truly recognized my career, even though he's a driver himself. It's another night shift today, with an expected arrival at 8 a.m. the next morning. I arrive at the dispatch office 1 hour early to sign in, receive my work order, and inspect the locomotive. My locomotive is an EMDM SD70, capable of generating 4.4 million pounds of tractive effort. The diesel engine's roar sounds like a tiger's growl. The train departed on time, heading west through the mountains. I love the quiet night shift. The loneliness here is pure freedom, accompanied only by the sound of the train and the wind. I climbed into the cab, opened the dashboard, and checked the brakes, accelerator, and signal lights. Everything was functioning normally. I brewed a cup of coffee and placed it in the cup holder. At 2 in the morning, I felt sleepy and the bitter taste of water grew stronger. By 3 o'clock, I was overwhelmed by extreme drowsiness. My head became heavy and my consciousness began to blur. Realizing something was wrong, I pulled the emergency brake immediately. The train stopped after a long glide. Exhausted and confused, I lay on the steering wheel and lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was lying in the hospital. Daniel sat beside my bed, wearing a look of concern, but his tenderness was too perfect, like it had been rehearsed countless times.
Laura, you passed out. The doctor said there was alcohol in your body.
That's impossible. I didn't drink any alcohol.
The blood test shows your alcohol level exceeded the standard.
It's fake.
You have been suspended, pending investigation.
I kept recalling the taste of the water in my kettle. It was bitter, not like alcohol. It was a strange chemical smell that I could not recognize at first. I suddenly remembered a special chemical compound. It is colorless and odorless, but it can be metabolized into alcohol in the human body, causing a false positive blood test result. Who would want to ruin my career? The answer was obvious. Daniel had been washing and refilling my kettle recently. I thought it was thoughtfulness, but it was all a premeditated plot. I lay quietly on the hospital bed, watching him peel an apple for me. His hands were extremely steady, peeling the whole apple without breaking the skin. The investigation lasted 2 weeks. The train surveillance proved I took no alcohol on board, but the blood test result was used to doubt me. I finally figured out the only loophole. This military green Heddle was always with me. Daniel often cleaned and refilled it for me. He had every chance to tamper with my water. Did you put something in my water?
Laura, you've been under too much pressure lately.
Answer me.
I didn't.
I hired a private detective and found the truth. Daniel bought a colorless and odorless compound from a chemical lab, which can be metabolized into alcohol in blood. He framed me perfectly. I was demoted from driver to ticket seller. It was not dismissal, but it hurt more. I refused to quit. Quitting means admitting defeat. I decided to prove my innocence. I didn't expose Daniel immediately because I didn't have enough evidence yet. I needed to prove that he deliberately put something in my water bottle rather than me accidentally ingesting it. I went to that chemical lab, pretending to be a customer, and asked if anyone had recently bought that compound.
Yes, a man in his 30s wearing a baseball cap.
Can I see the surveillance footage?
You'll need the police.
I didn't call the police because that would be too slow. I continued gathering evidence. Daniel didn't know I was investigating him. He went to work as usual, came home as usual, and asked me as usual. Fine. I lay in bed, eyes open, listening to his breathing. He slept deeply, very peacefully. How can someone who framed his wife sleep so peacefully? I found a lawyer who specializes in marriage fraud cases. Her name is Elena, in her 50s, short hair, efficient. Your case is strong. I don't need strong, I need the truth. She helped me sue Daniel on charges of intentional harm, marriage fraud, and deliberate framing. The divorce trial lasted 6 months. Daniel's lawyer tried to prove in court that I was mentally unstable, that I had delusions. I submitted the private investigator's report, the chemical lab's payment records, and the surveillance footage of Daniel tampering with my water bottle. Yes, I installed a hidden camera in my kitchen, secretly. Daniel never knew because he never checks the kitchen. The footage captured him pouring liquid into my water bottle.
Do you have anything else to say?
No.
I won the case, but I wasn't happy. Because what I lost was more than what I gained. I lost trust, lost my expectations of marriage, lost the person I thought would stay with me for life. Walking out of the courthouse, the sun was very bright. I stood on the steps and took a deep breath. The air smelled of grass, of car exhaust, of freedom. I was free, but I wasn't happy.
Mom, you won?
No one wins, someone just loses. She didn't understand. After the divorce, I continued working at the ticket office. Every day, selling tickets, answering passengers, handling refunds and changes. When I hear the train whistle, my hands sieve involuntarily. I want to drive trains. I want to hold the controls, to watch the tracks stretch out ahead of me, but I'm not qualified anymore. The railroad company said, "You have an alcohol record. You can't be a driver anymore."
It's on record. Can't be changed.
That was a setup. I didn't argue. Arguing is useless. I accepted it, but I don't accept defeat. I started teaching myself railway signal systems, not on a whim. I realized that next to the ticket office is the signal dispatch room. There are signal operators sitting at computer screens watching red, yellow, green lights controlling train movements. I used to think that was boring work. Not controlling the train, but controlling safety. I bought books. Every night I studied until midnight. After Lily fell asleep, I'd sit at the kitchen table and open the thick signal manual. Red, yellow, green aren't just colors. They represent speed, distance, time. I memorized all the signal codes, understood the interlocking logic, mastered fault diagnosis.
Mom, aren't you going to sleep?
In a little while.
You're lying.
She knew I was lying to her, but she didn't call me out. Year later, I earned my signal engineer qualification, not through connections, through real skill. On exam day, I sat in the hall. My hands didn't shake, because I prepared for a year. Every single day, I didn't waste a moment. When the results came out, I looked at them 3 times before I could believe it. I was first place. I took a screenshot and sent it to Elena. I cried, not because I was happy, but because someone finally believed I was worthy. The railroad company notified me to report to the signal dispatch room. No longer the ticket office, the dispatch room. I sat in front of the computer, looking at the dense and crowded track diagrams. Every line represents a train, every dot a signal light. My job is not to drive trains, but to make them pass safely. Every command I give affects the lives of hundreds of people. This is a greater responsibility, and it suits me better now. I don't need to drive myself, but I am protecting them. Most of my colleagues are men, in their 40s, very experienced. They looked at me with curiosity, some with disdain.
You used to be a driver.
Yes,
Why did you stop?
I was framed. He didn't ask further. He was smart. Some things don't need details. Knowing would only cause trouble. After a year in the dispatch room, I knew every line, every signal point, every fault code. I became the fastest signal operator in the room.
How come you're so fast?
Because I used to drive trains. I know what drivers want to see. What drivers want is clear, simple, undesticable instructions. That's exactly what I give them. I don't hesitate. I don't overcomplicate. A driver's life depends on my clarity. One day, an emergency came in. A passenger train's signal light malfunctioned. It couldn't show green.
Train signal simulation.
The driver was waiting for instructions. Behind it, another freight train was approaching. A rear-end collision was likely. I took a deep breath and quickly calculated the distance, speed, and time. Then I picked up the microphone. Reduce speed to 20 miles per hour. There is a temporary stopping point 300 meters ahead. I was transferred to a new project, designing the next-generation railway dispatch system. Not alone, a team. Engineers, programmers, safety experts. I represented the frontline dispatcher's opinion. I told them which functions are useful and which are just show. We need one-click signal switching, not 3 mouse clicks.
Safety first.
Safety isn't about being slow. It's about being accurate. They adopted my suggestion. Every day, I drew flyberts, wrote requirement documents, tested functions. Lily sometimes came to my office after school. She'd sit in the empty chair, do her homework, and wait for me to finish work.
Here you go, Lily.
My colleagues loved her. They gave her snacks, told her stories.
Mom, what are you doing?
I'm designing a safer railway system.
So trains won't crash anymore?
No. The new system went live. That day, I stood in the middle of the dispatch room, watching Eagle Eye boot up. The track diagrams flickered, the signals pulsed, the data refreshed. Everything was normal.
Laura, say a few words.
It wasn't just me. It was the team. I saw my colleagues, my bosses, and Lily. After the system launch, the accident rate dropped by 40%. Not because of me alone, but because of the entire team. But the media focused on me. The headline read, I wasn't proud, because I knew this wasn't the end. There was still so much to do. What's your biggest motivation? I don't want anyone else to lose their life. Have you ever encountered an accident? Yes. Are you afraid? Yes. But even if I'm afraid, I still do it. Not like the separation before, it's completely over. The court ordered him to pay child support every month, but he rarely does. I don't need his money, because I have a job. Lily doesn't expect his gifts anymore, because she knows he won't come. On the day of the divorce, I stood at the courthouse entrance. The sun was beautiful. I thought of 8 years ago, when we got married here. He was wearing a gray suit, and I was wearing a white dress. We were smiling, thinking it would last forever. Now, we signed the papers, without looking at each other.
Mom, are you sad?
No,
You're lying.
really. She doesn't want to see you.
How do you know?
She told me.
Mom, was that him?
Yes.
Why didn't you let him in?
Do you want him to come in?
No,
Why?
because he made Mom cry.
I didn't tell her that I cried not because I was sad, but because I was disappointed. When disappointment piles up, the years stop.
Mom, why did Dad do that?
Because he was jealous.
Jealous of what?
Jealous that I could drive a train.
But he could drive too, couldn't he?
He thought women shouldn't drive trains.
Then why didn't he just drive himself? Why did he have to hurt you? Why did he have to hurt you?
I looked at her and didn't know how to answer. Some questions have no answers. I decided to turn it into a railway memory guest house. Not an ordinary one, full of railway elements. Hired a designer, not a big name, a local young man named Jack.
It can be done, but it needs money.
I have it. I used the divorce settlement and years of savings. The budget was just enough.
You sure you want to invest much?
Yes.
What if it fails?
It won't.
Why?
Because I have stories. That's what I believed. Still do. 6 months of renovation, I fixed the platform, repainted the waiting room, restored the benches. On the wall, ticketum became my great-grandfather. 30 years at this station, signalman to station master. Black and white, a simple, honest smile. I remember him, and the stories he used to tell. Once, a blizzard closed the roads. He stayed here for 3 days and 3 nights, made sure every train passed safely. He said, trains don't stop, neither should people. I remembered that. I wrote those stories down, put a copy in every room. Guests could read them, feel them.
I like blue. Help me choose the curtains. It's the color of trains.
The lamps. She liked blue. It's the railway color, she said. I laughed. She's still under my influence. For now. I don't know if she'll ever love the railway. Maybe. Maybe not. I won't push her. This place, it's not just a building. It's a memory. A promise. And maybe, for her, someday it will be something too. We'll see. B&B opened. The first day, 3 guests arrived. Family of 3. The dad is a train fan. The mom came along. The child is just there for the ride. Follow me. I took them to see the waiting room, the signal tower, the water tower. They took lots of photos and posted them on social media. The next day, more orders came. The third day, even more. A week later, weekends were fully booked.
How did you do it?
It's not me. It's the train.
What's so special about a train?
Trains represent waiting and returning. Waiting for people to come, sending them off. He looked at me, didn't say anything. Maybe he understood, maybe he didn't. The B&B is called Return.
Why did you name it that?
Because everyone is on the road and wants to go home.
Then where is our home?
Right here. There was an elderly regular guest named Irene. She was in her 70s, came every week, and always booked the Orient Press Room. The window faced the tracks, where she could watch the trains pass by. She sat by the window, watching the trains, saying nothing. One day, I couldn't help but ask. Because my husband was a train driver. He's been gone for 20 years. Did he pass away on the railroad? Yes. Heart attack. She turned toward the window again. A train was coming. The sound was distant at first, like a voice calling from somewhere far away. Every time I hear that sound, I feel like he's still here. I didn't say anything. I just held her hand. Some things don't need words.
You opened this place?
Yes.
Can I stay for one night?
You can pay. Just like anyone else. No special treatment. Not anymore.
I have no money.
Then no. No. That's the rule. That's the boundary. I had to keep it.
Who was that?
No one. That's what I said. That's what I wanted it to be.
Mom, is Dad very pitiful?
Why do you ask? Because she sees what I don't say. Or maybe she sees what I don't want to see.
He has nowhere to stay.
He does. He has a home, just not here, not with us.
Then why doesn't he go home?
That's not his home.
Was it his home?
Not anymore, and that's the truth, the hard one.
Oh.
Stars, wind, her weight against my shoulder. That's enough. That has to be enough. Business was getting better. I hired 2 helpers, Maria and Sophia, mother and daughter, from the town. Maria took care of the kitchen. Sophia did the cleaning. They lived in the town, knew everyone, worked hard, and somehow always looked happy. They were serious about their work, and somehow they were happy doing it.
I used to work at a restaurant.
Low pay and tiring. Isn't it tiring here? I asked, half joking. But I wanted to know. It's tiring here too, but I'm happy. Why? Because when I see guests smile, I feel happy. I laughed, and I thought that's what this place is for, not money, making people smile. Sophia was 16, about Lily's age. They became friends quickly, playing, talking, laughing.
Sophia wants to be a train driver.
Really? I froze for a second. A train driver? After everything?
Really?
Why?
Because it's cool.
I laughed again. She has no idea how hard that life can be. But she has passion. And passion, that's enough. This place, these people, it's not about the money. It never was. The railway company asked me to teach. Not drivers. Signalers. Signals are not lights. They are a language. Red means stop, green means go, yellow means slow down. That's the basics. But what we need to learn is not this, it's the why. The first signals were flags, then oil lamps, now electronic lights,
How do you know so much?
because I used to drive trains. That's all, no more explanation. Some stories don't need to be told in full. No one asked again. Some stories don't need the details.
Laura, I want to be someone like you.
What kind?
Strong.
I'm not strong. I just never give up. That's the truth. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about always getting back up. She nodded. Maybe she understood. Maybe she will. That's enough.
Mom, I picked robotics club.
She picked robotics, not trains. I felt a small ache, but I said nothing. As long as she's happy, that's what matters.
Mom, it's just like a train on the tracks.
Yeah, maybe that's enough.
Did you play with this when you were little?
No. I didn't play. I worked.
Then I'll play with you.
Round and round. She laughed. I laughed.
Mom, do you regret driving trains?
No,
Why?
because when I was driving, I felt free. The cab of a locomotive at 3 a.m., nothing but rail and stars.
Aren't you free now?
Before, my body was free. Now, my heart is free. Body, heart. She won't understand. Not yet.
I don't get it.
She doesn't get it. That's okay. Either way, she's free. And that's enough. Daniel is seriously ill. His younger sister called me.
Laura, Daniel is in hospital with liver disease.
What do I need to do?
He wants to see Lily.
I'll ask her. Do you want to go see your dad?
I don't want to.
He is ill.
I still don't want to, even though he's sick.
I didn't force her. She can make her own decisions, and I passed the message to his younger sister. Friending up that way and whole, I stood by the window thinking for a long time. I wasn't sure if I should go, not to see him, but to face his killness. Maybe I should go, not for him, but for his younger sister. She's a kind person.
Will you go?
Maybe?
Why?
Because his younger sister needs me.
Then you can go.
I still went to the hospital. Daniel was lying in bed, extremely emaciated. Tubes were attached to him, and his face was sangzer. When he saw me, he tried to sit up but had no strength.
Laura, you're here.
Your sister asked me to come.
I'm sorry.
You don't owe me an apology.
I know.
Do you want to see Lily?
Yes, I do.
She doesn't want to. I stood up and left. When I reached the door, he called out to me.
Laura, do you hate me?
No,
Why?
because hating you is too exhausting. He said nothing. I closed the door and left. Lily was at school. I asked her after class. Your dad is gone.
He passed away?
Yes.
Mom, should I go see him?
Do you want to go?
I don't know.
Then don't go. A few people showed up for Daniel's funeral, his sister, some relatives, and me. Lily didn't come. She didn't want to. I didn't force her. His sister held my hand.
Laura, I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
She cried. I patted her back without offering comfort, for consolation is hollow, yet her tears were genuine. From the seminale, I sat on the platform the home state's Tron rolled past, its whistle soundy way. I thought of the first time I met Daniel. We know is younger in the dispatch office. He was young, warm-hearted, and loved laughing back then. How could he have become like this? Maybe he had always been like this. I just never saw it.
Mom, are you all right?
Okay.
You're lying.
Really?
Mom, I don't hate him.
I know.
I just don't want to see him.
I know. The hostess Wiesming Montana theme drad hier Jasmine selfs. Lep we win was wymed outstanding, and it's a dooth. Some people fly all the way from California just to stay for one night. They stand on the platform watching trains pass by.
It feels so good.
What feeling?
The feeling of waiting.
Waiting is neither arrival nor departure, but the in-between. The in-between is where imagination thrives the most. You don't know when the train will arrive, but you know it's coming. You wait, and it comes. This is the journey home. Jack designed a new brochure for me. Its cover features a train traveling through the Rocky Mountains.
This photo was taken by you.
Yes,
When did you take it?
when I worked as a driver.
Do you still want to drive a train?
Yes, I do,
Then why don't you drive it anymore?
because I can't. The railway company invited me to be in a documentary, Women in the Railway. I stood in front of the camera and told my story. I started as a driver, then ticket seller, signal operator, now a guest house owner.
What's your biggest regret?
Not driving that last train. That one still hurts. But I don't show it,
Why?
because I was framed.
What's your greatest achievement?
My daughter. That's the truth. No hesitation. After the documentary aired, someone wrote me a letter. From Texas. She said, "Your story made me want to go home." I don't know where her home is house. I pinned it to the wall behind the front herself. Made their way, every guest could see it. And sometimes they said, "This letter is beautiful." And I just says, "It is." One letter, one person who found their way home. That's enough for this place. People come, people go, but home is something you carry with you. And that's fine.
Lily has been admitted to senior high school, is in the city, will draw her from the small town. Do you want to live on campus?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I know she wants to be independent and stay away from me. I'm grown up, so it was not sad. If she wants to spread her wings and fly, I'll let her go.
On the day I sent her to school, she said in the car the year,
Mom, will you miss me?
"Yes, I will."
I'll miss you too.
Then come back home on weekends.
All right.
I watched her walk into the dormitory building without turning back. The car pulled over to the side of the road, and I sat there for a long time. Finally, I started the engine and drove back to the int. The car pulled over to the side of the road, and I sat there for a long time. Finally, I started the engine and drove back to the int. The platform was empty, and the railway track stretched far into the distance. I stood there as the cold wind blew past me. The inn has become increasingly busy, and I can't manage it all alone. I hired a manager named Kevin, who used to work in a hotel. He is good at management, marketing, and knows how to satisfy guests. I hand over most of the work to him, and only take charge of design, purchasing, and training.
Laura, are you the owner?
Yes, I am.
You should focus on the work of a boss, not an employee.
Mind your own business.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making a suggestion.
Has suggestion is really good, and I'll take it. Kevin is in his 40s, single and divorced with no children. He said he loves railroads, trains, and this place. Where did you work before?
Denver,
Why did you come to Montana?
because I wanted to get closer to the sky.
I smiled. This is Montana. Vast skies, boundless land, and a freedom that fills the heart.
Mom, you'll definitely like him.
Why?
Because he listens to me.
It tastes good.
I grew this tea myself.
You can even grow tea.
I can't. I bought it.
Mom, you embarrassed him on purpose.
I didn't. I just wanted to see if he would get angry.
He never gets angry. He has a good temper.
That's good to hear.
Daniel's sister stayed at the homestay for one night. "Laura, I'd like to try what you've made." I showed her around the platform, waiting room, and signal box.
He's really handsome. Yes, Daniel was handsome when he was a kid, too.
I said nothing. Maybe she just wanted to talk about him or simply lost herself in memories. I listened in silence. Some words need no reply.
Laura, you're such a kind person. So are you.
I stood on the platform for a while. A train passed by, its whistle sounding far away. I thought of Daniel and how he looked in his youth. I thought of his younger self. He wasn't bad, just immature. Those who don't cherish what they have will lose it. He let me go, and I moved on. It may not be ideal, but that's life.
Mom, smile please.
It's not for the trophy. But but for all those years, I never gave up.
Mrs. Jansen, how did you make it?
Step by step,
What was the hardest part?
never surrender.
Have you ever wanted to give up?
Yes, I have.
When did you feel like giving up?
There were moments when I was framed.
How did you get through it?
I just drank tea to get through it. I handed part of the homestay keys to Lily. She was 18, old enough to share the work. She takes charge of reception and social media, and I handle the rest. She does an excellent job, even better than me. Her captions are touching and sincere. Her photos are beautiful.
Mom, why didn't you teach me this before?
You never asked me to.
Will you teach me now?
Of course I will. She learns extremely fast. She has a unique internet mindset, a new perspective that I never had.
Lily is better at running this business than you.
She is.
Aren't you jealous at all?
I'm her mother. He laughed softly, understanding my gentle and selfless love.
Are you talking bad things about me?
We're not. We're praising you.
What are you praising me for?
We're saying you're smart. We're saying 30 smite. She smiled brightly, full of youthful innocence and confidence. A young train lover named Mike came to stay. In his early 20s, wearing glasses and carrying a camera, full of sincere passion for railways.
May I take photos here?
Of course you can.
He carefully photographed the platform, the waiting room, the signal tower, and captured the perfect moment when the train passed by.
This is the best railway-themed homestay I have ever seen.
Thank you.
Who designed this beautiful place?
A friend and I'd designed it together.
You two have such great taste.
I smiled softly. It was never good taste. It was pure nostalgia. I was missing the old days spent beside the railway.
Ms. Jensen, may I have your WeChat?
Sure. He added me and messaged me frequently, asking all kinds of professional questions about trains. I always answered him patiently. I knew his love for railways was genuine. True passion can never be faked. It always shows in every word and every look. Time passes, passion remains. Sincere love and memories always resonate gently across time. Lee was accepted to university, majoring in media studies.
Mom, I can help you make short videos to let more people know about our inn.
Sure. Why not?
This railway carries half a century's worth of memories. Now, let me introduce you to the history of this railway.
Orders are pouring in like crazy, and my phone hasn't stopped ringing.
Your daughter is a genius.
She's not a genius. It's hard work.
Where is this place? I want to go there. This is not just a homestay. It's history.
I am already 50 years old. I'm still at the B&B, still working part-time as a signal trainer at the railway company, and still watching my daughter grow up. Not exactly a success, but not a failure either. Just living well. Lily organized a birthday party for me in the B&B's waiting room. All my friends came. Kevin, Maria, Sophia. They brought cake, gifts, and laughter.
Look, they all came. He didn't answer, but I know he was smiling.
Mom, this is for you. I knitted it by myself. Blue, like the color of a railway uniform. Mom, you'll look great wearing this.
Thank you, my girl.
You're welcome.
Daniel's sister has returned. She came with her 15-year-old daughter, Emily. Laura, Emily wants to get a part-time job. Could you take her on? Sure, no problem.
She's just like you.
What makes you say that?
She's quiet, doesn't talk much.
I'm not quiet. I just hate pointless chatter.
Mom, who is my dad?
I don't know. She asked no more. Some answers are better left unknown. The railway company asked me to come back as a full-time trainer, not part-time. But I said no because my B&V needs me. Then they said, how about part-time? And I said, okay. I go once a week to teach new trainees about signals. They're all very young, early 20s, with a sparkle in their eyes. Why do you want to be a signalman?
Because it's stable.
Because I like trains.
That last reason really got me. People who like trains, like Laura spinning me, won't walk away so easily.
Laura, you used to be a driver.
Yes.
I want to be a driver too.
Then go for it.
But I'm a woman.
Me too.
Are you okay?
Not good.
Do you want to talk?
No, thank you. My wife cheated on me.
Oh,
Don't you want to comfort me?
comfort is useless.
Then what do you think is useful?
Time.
Thank you for the tea.
You're welcome.
Time really does help. Lily graduated, came back to run the B&B full-time. She's manager, Kevin's her deputy. They work great together. The business got better and better. Do you want to run a homestay for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
Then you can try it. If you don't like it, you can change it.
Okay.
She's my daughter, not my copy. Her path is her own. I just give her a light. Using it is up to her.
Mom,
I really like it here.
Why?
Because it's quiet here.
Do you like quiet?
Hmm.
I don't know if she really likes the quiet. Maybe she's just tired.
Kevin and I are together. It's not love, it's companionship. We're both single, don't have kids, and both live at the B&B. He cooks, I make tea, and we watch trains together. Nothing romantic, but it's solid.
Mom, are you in love?
No,
Then what are you doing?
just living our lives.
Do you still think about Daniel?
I won't.
Really?
Yes, really,
Why?
because he's not the person I thought he was. He doesn't understand, but he will. Today, I stood on the platform of the bed in Bechtesen, watching the sunset. The sky was orange. The rails were silver. A train passed by, its whistle sounding from Awar. I thought of my father. He said, "Laura, the train won't stop, and neither will people. I'll keep going, no matter where I am."
Mom, what are you looking at?
Looking at the tracks.
What's so interesting about train tracks?
The railway tracks lead into the distance.
Where is that faraway place?
I don't know,
Then why are you looking?
because someone is waiting for me.
Who?
My daughter. Wind blows from the tracks, carrying coal dust and wild grass. I close my eyes and breathe deep. This is my life. Not perfect, but real. Not easy, but I keep going. The train keeps rolling, and so will I. Whatever's ahead, I'm ready.